Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Sorry I'm late. I'll wait for everybody to get here. I'm like 22 minutes late. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long day. Sis. Bitch. I got time today. I got time, Captain. I got time today, sis. I'm gonna wait for a few of us to show up. We starting to pile in. Everybody's starting to congeal and get together. Last night I ended up falling asleep. I took a Benadryl to drain my ear because I'm getting over a sinus infection, and it was lights out. But I could hear the CNN in the background, bitch. So, sis, what happened? What happened? Cabinet, what happened? I thought it was going to be a blue wave. Where was the wave at? I got on the blue. Where was the wave, sis? I'm confused. Now, we did get the house back. Okay, shout out to Aunt Maxine, bitch. That bitch is in her house right now, fitting to release the hounds out this motherfucker. Winter is coming out this bitch, okay? They tried to kill that old lady. Now she coming back for your ass. Y'all sending Aunt Maxine bombs and shit. Aunt Maxine bit to drop a bomb on bitches real quick. So, congratulations. The Democrats have taken back the House. We couldn't get the Senate. We actually lost some seats in the Senate. But, you know, you can't win them all. At least my biggest thing is this. And we got so much to address, guys. This is just like the tip of the iceberg. But at least there is some kind of child safety lock being put on this administration. Like something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still are in a state of emergency. Don't get it fucked up. But there's something happening. Okay? This old bitch is fitting to reclaim her time. She getting ready to release the hounds. Winter is coming, bitch. She fitting to call every goddamn, the Jetsons, bitch, the IRS, Aunt Maxine. Get ready to fuck shit up. She get ready to fuck shit up so bad, I'm not even going to comment on her stiff-ass hair. Because I love Aunt Maxine. But bitch is giving stiff. Okay? It's giving plastic. It's giving what have you done for me lately. We need to elect Vidal Sassoon into the cabinet of Aunt Maxine. But that's another story for another day. Now the Senate. The Senate, that's another story. We lost them seats. And here's the thing, Cabinet. Here's why. A lot of these people, a lot of these folks that won these seats in the House, a lot of these people are first-time politicians. They've never run for office. They appeal. Like right now, I think what Republicans tapped into with this Trump shit is that people want to start seeing people that they can relate to. I don't know how the fuck you can relate to a billionaire, bitch, but hey. And I think that's why in the House races, the Democrats were able to really come out on top. My heart personally breaks for Andrew Gillum. I think he conceded a little too early, but my heart breaks for him. Stacey Abrams, you know, Mother Abrams. But sometimes, and we're going to touch on this a little bit, sometimes the celebrity help can be a hindrance. And I know y'all like, Manny, Didi, what's going on? What the fuck you talking about, bitch? Sometimes When you get the popular kid in school to help you, you no longer appear like an outcast. So then they're like, oh, bitch, she got Oprah knocking on her doors and shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Beto, Beyonce got the Beto hat on. Travis Scott out campaigning. Sometimes we need to tell Aunt O. We need to tell Beyonce. We need to tell Travis Scott. We need to tell Will Ferrell. Send me the money quietly, sis. Support me in this way. Put me in this outlet. Put me in this run. I don't necessarily need you to throw the hat on. I don't necessarily need you to knock on the door. Because to some people, now for me, I'm like, yes, bitch. When I saw Beyonce, bitch, with the Beto hat, I don't even motherfucking live in Texas, bitch. I don't know shit about a Texas. I ain't trying to find shit out about a Texas. No shade to Texas. But I can't tell you shit about Texas except for Austin, South by Southwest, and I only did that twice. But sometimes, when we have celebrities come through, it could be a hindrance in how it's viewed in the optics, okay? I'm not saying that it's bad for me or for you or any one of us who have common sense. But to these motherfuckers who you trying to get to vote for you, because you already know who going to vote for you, but when you trying to get them new votes, sometimes when you got Oprah knocking on the door, bitch, it's giving a certain, like they feel some kind of way. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. Okay, can everybody hear me? It seems like y'all can. Okay. Y'all here? Okay. All right, now, as far as the Stacey Abrams situation, y'all already know he cheated. We already know that. How the fuck you gonna be the Secretary of State, bitch, overseeing the election for governor that you running in? Okay? We already know no cords in the machine, sis. You're putting people applications on hold. We already know he full of shit. I think this is what frustrates people. But they don't care sometimes if black people get frustrated. And that's what it boils down to, if I'm going to be 100. They don't really give a fuck when black people or people of color get frustrated. Because, no shade, if this same situation was going on in the Midwest, we would not be seeing how things went down, go down. And that's no shade. I may lose some people. Some people may feel some kind of way. But facts are facts, bitch. No Monique Hart. Okay? That's just the bottom line. Okay? That's just what it is. Now, Stacey's margin, is a little bit wider than Andrew Gillum's was. I think he conceded a little bit too early, quite frankly. But still, those provisional ballots that need to be counted, they need to be counted. Those absentee ballots, all of that shit needs to be counted. Okay? Every vote needs to count. Now, on the flip side of that, bitch, y'all is in the South. Okay? We know what the South gives. Motherfuckers, sometimes we gotta be real with ourselves. We go on these trips to Atlanta. We go on these trips to Miami. And we think, oh yeah, I can live down here. We go to Bike Week, NBA All-Star Weekend and shit. And we think shit has changed. We go to Austin for South by Southwest, have us a little barbecue at the Salt Lick. Shout out to Austin. Y'all ain't know I knew about that. And we think shit is different. It's still the South, sis. Miami is a city inside of a state. Atlanta is a city inside of a state. Austin is a city inside of a state. Okay? And those people in those rural areas and things like that, They ain't having it, sis. I'm not saying it's right, but once again, the word of the night is optics. How things look. In a normal election year, if Democrats had turned out in the numbers that we turned out this year, and we turned out in good numbers, people showed the fuck up. You can't say people didn't show up. But the other side showed up too, bitch. Okay? And in some of these areas where they outnumber the Democratic, party, they're going to fucking lose. It is what it is. Now, Beto, he lit a fire up under motherfuckers. Niggas are scared. And I really thought, okay? I really thought, because Ted Cruz is such a fucking clown, okay? I gotta research his ethnicities, because I don't really get into Miss Cruz like that. But your name is Cruz, bitch. You look ethnic, but you trash ethnic people. I thought that alone was going to cause his ass to lose. I just knew this progressive white man was going to beat Ted Cruz. Just for the simple fact that motherfuckers is tired of him. But motherfuckers is not tired of their privilege. And that's the piece that we keep forgetting. Or some of us keep forgetting. Okay? That privilege, them things that go along with having that Republican candidate, okay, that still holds true for, people not willing to let that go. No matter how bad it looked. That's like saying back in the day it was certain slave owners that didn't like slave owners who abused their slaves and had slaves but treated them nice. Yeah, you treated them nice, bitch, but you still had slaves. You still bought people. How you fix your sandwich don't negate the fact that you still got 2 pieces of bread and a slice of meat on that motherfucker. Okay? So that's the piece that I think a lot of us are forgetting. Now, with that being said, this is energizing time. Okay? I don't want us to lose sight, because here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to roll out for those of you who don't know. Some of you, a lot of you not. Look, I'm sitting in the living room, sis. Right now, we're going to start to see who's going to really stand out there for the presidential candidacy in 2020. The Democrats have to pick a star. They have to pick a star. We also have to be able to recognize sea change. Whoever this person is that they pick for this presidential nomination or these candidates, they got to be sharp-tongued. They got to be able to play this game and win. I hate to say it, I don't want to be, let me say not hate to say it, but I don't want to appear disrespectful or ageist. But we need some new faces, sis. We need some youth, okay? Even the royal fucking family realizes we need some color in this house. We need some youth in this house. Because ain't nobody trying to look at Elizabeth too old ass. Okay? And that's no shade. But we need some fresh, young faces, new ideas that can go toe-to-toe. Even if it's not, even if it's not a young person, it has to be someone with vibrancy. Someone with gusto. Someone who can reach multiple demographics. We need a fucking star. Okay? That's what the Dems need. Now, Nancy Pelosi, no shade, sis. I think we need to go in a different direction. And that's no shade. Love Mother Nance. She's done her thing throughout the years. But you need to start advising and stop being the face, sis. We need new faces. We need new. Okay? Democrats, you need new, sis. Y'all still running off of campaigns for when black people just voted blue by default. Black people, we are not a monolith, okay? We need some new energy. Shout out to Colorado. Polis, first openly gay governor. Yes, sis. Let's lay this out. Colorado, they looking, shit, I'm fitting the move, sis. Okay? You get to smoke till you choke. You get to ride horses and shit. They got an NBA team. And it's a queen running the state. Bitch, you know what kind of parties fitting to go there? I know that victory party was lit as a motherfucker. They should have broadcasted that shit live via satellite. I'm just saying. Got the MMA fighter. She winning her seat and shit. Shout out to the LGBT community. I am a member, bitch. Call carrying, sis. We did our thing last night. Okay? Here for y'all. So, that's what it is. I don't think it was a blue wave. It was given a slight drizzle. It was good enough that I feel like we are making some type of progressive change. But politics are show business. It's show business, sis. And I don't know a lot about the world, but I know enough. Okay? I know enough. Politics is show business. Ever since, I'm gonna put y'all D. I'm gonna say the realest shit ever. Ever since I started reading these motherfucking books, let me tell y'all, I read these books because I wanted people to be informed. And I want people to really grow. I really mean that shit. I mean that shit for real. Because we gotta change shit. But I'm gonna keep it D with y'all. This shit is show business. When you go to meet these people, they getting hair and makeup done. Just look at CNN now, bitch. When you look at April Ryan now, bitch ain't wearing her glasses no more. She got her hair done now. She wearing makeup. Nia Malika Henderson, she got contacts in now. She got her weave done. She getting beat. Look at all of them bitches. Even Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Makeup done. This is show business. And that's what motherfuckers on the left need to understand. Okay? Yes, we want to address these issues. We want to get this shit done. But Americans love a fucking show. And if you're not giving this, that's why his people come out for him, yo. Donna Brazile. Yeah, Donna Brazile. Donna Brazile ain't never looked that beat in her life. It's giving glass hair. It's giving just for me. Maybe it's Maybelline, bitch. She got the Mac on. This is show business. If these books ain't teach you nothing about, that book should have taught you that. Okay? They need to understand that shit. In a few years, bitch, I might run for office. They go ahead to clean and scrub a bunch of shit, because I done did some shit in my day. But I'm saying shit. I might run. Okay? I can run for office, though. Because I ain't going to tell you what you want to hear, bitch. I'm going to tell you the truth. The customer is not always right, sis. And I'm going to let your ass know that. Okay? But that's the thing that I think a lot of Dems miss. That's why they hitting this wall. They hitting this wall. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Sessions. This motherfucker. Now, for those of us who follow, I don't know how many of us follow. I feel like I'm doing an episode right now. For those of us who follow politics, you know, a lot of us have been following the shows and shit now. We already knew that Jeff Sessions had 5 minutes left. This is not a surprise. Okay? The issue is that Trump had a replacement out the gate with this Matt Whitaker fellow. Okay. Matt Whitaker is a public and known adversary to this Mueller investigation. Because, you know, Mueller, he pulling stunts. You know, he got some shit growing there. Aunt Maxine and them get to subpoena them tax returns and shit, bitch. You know he over there kikiing, bitch. They probably having a kikiing session. But this Matt Whitaker person could potentially do some reckless ass shit. And see, the thing is now we keep thinking, oh, there's a limit. Oh, if he does that, that's going to totally... He don't give a... Let me tell you something about Donald Trump. He don't give a fuck about credibility. That White House don't give a shit what you think. You know what they respect? Power. That's why he threw that shot at Aunt Maxine and the Democrats today, because he know they got one ball. They got one of his balls in their hand, bitch. Now, he managed to keep that Senate, but they got one ball, okay, in their hand. And that's why he went and got this Whitaker fellow, because he already knew Miss Sessions was going to be out the door. Okay? Miss Sessions, okay, his shady ass, per the resignation that you requested, bitch. Okay? Miss Sessions already knew what was going on. And let me tell you something about these polls and shit and all of that. And talk about, yeah, you know, I was watching the news. And sometimes I'll watch all different news outlets because I don't want to feel like I'm riding the CNN train and drinking a Kool-Aid. But across the board, they all like, yeah, you know, college-educated white women, Trump's not doing well with them. And, you know, he's going to live to regret it. Shit, after last night, I can't tell. People not going to let go of their privilege, sis. They're just not. Okay? They're just not. Now, on a local level, for those of you who don't live in Maryland, this may not apply to you, bitch. This may be where you go get your soda and shit. Okay? But I got to address the home team. Now, we had a gubernatorial election last night. Of course, Larry Hogan got reelected. Now, people got upset with me because I said, why the fuck are you surprised that Hogan got reelected? I'm not saying he's right all the time. I just understand how people vote and why they vote. Okay? If you thought Ben Jealous ass was going to win this election, bitch, you're fucking delusional. Okay? Delusional. You are delusional. Number one, his posters look cheap, bitch. Now, I'm all about, you know, not taking government money and not being in the pocket and all that shit. But, bitch, your poster, your sign, once again, this is show business. Okay? If your posters look like you did that shit on Word Pro, bitch, it looked like you did it on Word, bitch. It looked like you did that shit on a Mac that had, remember the Macs with the colors and the bubbles that was out in the early 2000s, bitch? That's what it's giving. So already your posters look fucking raggedy, okay? Your claim to fame was that you was friends with Dave Chappelle. So you had Dave Chappelle show up because you just think, oh, it's people like Dave. Once again, this celebrity shit, that turned people off. Don't nobody give a fuck you was friends with Dave Chappelle? Bitch, they trying to figure out if you friends with that pocketbook. That's what it come down to. You look disheveled. Like, once again, Hogan did not piss people off enough to lose. And he just made history. He's the first governor since 1954. The first Republican in Maryland since 1954 to win re-election, to get 2 terms. That never happens in Maryland. We always have a Democratic governor. But, no shade, the Martin O'Malley's of the world kind of fuck shit up for the Democrats. I'm trying to figure out where's the, let me look, I'm trying to find the lie. Like, y'all help me find the lie somewhere. I'm trying to find the lie, and I can't find the lie. Please help me find the lie. Where's the lie, bitch? I'm trying to find the lie. So, I understand you like, oh. So I had somebody that was like, oh, I guess our schools, Baltimore City schools, going to be shitty again. But no shade, Baltimore City schools is shitty because of Baltimore City. Okay? You need to look at your local government. You need to look at these people who getting these grants and these funds and hiring their friends to do construction, and they not finishing the goddamn jobs. They hiring their homeboy for this big city contract, and their homeboy not doing what they supposed to be doing. Okay? That's what we need to be looking at. Oh, and for somebody just said, oh, Oprah doesn't have the pull, you know, or how did Oprah mess this up? Somebody said Oprah doesn't have the pull with white ladies. No shade, Oprah been real black lately. Okay. I'm just saying. There's your answer. But back to what I'm saying, like, we need to look into that. You need to look into these people that work in these city offices. Okay? Just like when the heating system crashed, we had an incident here in Baltimore City last winter where the kids didn't have heat in the schools. It was terrible. And the first thing this is how surface people are. The first thing they do, now mind you, Catherine Pugh, Mother Bang Rap, okay, our mayor, had just got elected. And the first thing that everybody do, oh, the mayor, she fucking up. She shouldn't be doing this. Bitch, she just got there. So already, I'm seeing that your mind is not really looking at big picture. It's the mayor's fault. Bitch, she just got there. How's her fault? Did you ask the principal at that school or the person down at City Hall that's writing these checks to these contractors what the fuck is going on? The comptrollers, the financiers. The man don't write every check, sis. But that's the easy answer to give. One thing in this world that we always like to have somebody to blame. We never like to look internally at ourselves. And as a person that have been homeless, that have had hard knocks, that have lost things, I always had to take a look. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to come save me. I had to look at myself and say, what part did I have to play in this? How did I get here? I posted a video earlier today of a student. It's an older teacher. I don't give a fuck if this teacher got smart with this student. Student hauls off and punches the older lady in the face. You gonna blame the man for that too? What a rec center got to do with that child hitting that old ass lady in the face? That's a lack of home training. We need to start looking at people's parents. We need to start looking at people's homes. A rec center not going to fix a child banging the shit out of an old-ass lady in the face. You're not going to sit and say a rec center did that. Not having one did that. I'm not accepting that as an excuse. Because I'm going to tell you one motherfucking thing. If that was my goddamn grandmother, if that was Dora, I don't give a fuck how old you are, bitch. They're going to be locking my ass up. Bottom line and flat out. Okay? When I was going to school, and I know I'm going off top, we're supposed to be talking about the election, but I got to touch on this because this is all relative to us as a community and how we move on and move forward and start shaping the world we want to live in and stop living under this madness. Okay? I was a latchkey kid. My mother worked hours out the ass. My stepfather was always at work. But my mother put the fear of God in me. I would have never thought to punch no damn teacher in the face. Okay? I would have never did that. And just cold cock the lady. If I was that teacher, charge is going to be pressed. I'm suing the school system. I'm suing that parent. Okay? I don't give a fuck. And what I respected was after that lady got hit in her face, you can hear some of the students go, ooh. Because even, I think in that moment, some of them students were like, wait a minute, this ain't cute no more. There has to be respect. And I think to bundle this in with the Trump administration, lack of respect for people, boundaries, and spaces, and titles, and positions, and who we are is hitting an all-time low. Okay? There has to be respect. You don't go to school and hit teachers. And I'm going to tell you something. These teachers, now I just talked about how it's no heat. Them teachers in there freezing with them kids. They got to pay out their pocket out of their low ass. It's people that's working it's the COs, that's correctional officers that make more money than teachers with master's degrees. And they're going out and buying your raggedy ass children school supplies so that they can get the lessons that they need to have because they're not funding that shit in the schools. And you hitting teachers in the face? Then you want to get mad when they hit back? You know how much work a teacher has to do just to get a raise? The money that they put out, that's not including doing coach classes for your child because they don't want to pay attention in class. So now they got to stay over and they salary, so that's not overtime. They got to stay over and coach your dirty ass child. But the first thing you want to do is go up to school and cuss the teacher out. Okay? We got to stop this shit. Okay? We got to cut this shit out. Now, I ain't going to keep going on. I need y'all to send me requests of what book we need to read because fear's starting to run low. I'm going to do weekly check-ins on politics and things like that. But let this shit sit with you. Like I said, we just getting started. This is the re-up. This the rebound, sis. This midterm election, that ain't it. We need to start paying attention and seeing who are going to be our stars. Who is going to be our candidate? Is this a good candidate? If you don't think that's the candidate, sis, we need to hit up the congressman and she'll be like, sis, this ain't the one. He ain't the one. She ain't the one. That's where we at now. On that note, I love you all very much. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GODDM. I'm uploading these readings and stuff on YouTube as well, so you can catch this if you missed the earlier portion. It'll be on YouTube later tonight. YouTube, Google Secretary of Shade at GODDM. You guys have a great night. Enjoy yourselves, and I will talk to y'all soon. Peace and love. I'll talk to y'all probably sometime next week, like Tuesday or something. I'll do a reading, but I'll announce it by Sunday. Y'all be blessed and stay involved.